Hi, I'm Roy Furr, and for today's Video Friday issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, I actually want to tell you to stop studying marketing. This has been something that's been on my mind recently because I write a daily essay on marketing. I put out these videos every Friday on marketing, and I talk about marketing all the time, and I make my living doing marketing, and I train people doing on how to do marketing. And it's kind of silly when I look at that as I'm saying it, that I would tell you to stop studying marketing. But I want to tell you what to study instead, and I want to give some context to this imperative that I'm giving you. So stop studying marketing. A few years back, I went to the Titans of Direct Response. I was the copywriter for it. It was put on by my friend and client, Brian Kurtz, who was the second in command at Boardroom Inc. at the time. They grew to over $100 million a year through effective direct response marketing, working with some of the best copywriters in the business. And there was a panel that he did at the event called Boardroom's Mount Rushmore of Copywriters. And the panel was the 4 best copywriters that Boardroom had at the time. And there was an interesting dichotomy when we asked the copywriters who it was that, or what they studied to become great marketers. You had, on one end, you had Paris Lampropoulos, who has a whole room in his house dedicated to swipe files, and he analyzes all the copy that he sees through his mailbox, and he's very proactively out there looking for what other people are doing in marketing, and he's been highly successful because of it. And then on the other side of that, you had Eric Betchwell, who actually said that he had not studied a marketing book in his life. And he trained under Gary Bencivenga, so he had this great mentor and great teacher, but he said that he didn't read marketing books, he didn't study what other people were doing in marketing. And so, my personal path is I have certainly studied a lot of marketing. I'm over a decade into my career as a direct response marketer and copywriter, and I've been very successful in part because I have studied how other people marketed. And I've studied all this. I'm looking over at my bookshelf, multiple bookshelves that are full of direct response marketing books. And so I have studied, and it would be, I guess it would be, looking for the right word here. It would just be silly for me to tell you that you shouldn't study marketing ever at all. But when you study marketing and study marketing and study marketing and study marketing, you start to reach a point where you are saturated with the fundamental principles and strategies and techniques and tactics of marketing that works. And hearing those again can be a great reminder, and you shouldn't completely, stop paying attention. But at some point, you need to go deeper. You need to figure out how to connect with people. And that's not just studying the next marketing tactic or technique. That's studying people, and it's studying psychology, and it's studying culture and how people interact and what people care about and what people respond to. That is much deeper than saying, okay, well, here's how you structure a funnel. Here's how you structure a funnel is great if you're in like your first couple years of marketing, and it's critically important to build that foundation, right? But there reaches a point where it doesn't make sense for you to continue to study marketing in quite the same way, and that you need to get a much more intuitive understanding of how to connect with people and move them to take action. And I was talking to my coach, Joseph Rodriguez, about this today, and he was, and I gave him this example that when somebody becomes a musician, let's say somebody becomes a guitarist, they can become technically proficient at guitars and playing riffs and playing chords and understanding chord changes and understanding strum patterns and understanding all these different technically advanced ways of making a guitar make sound. And if all that they do is become technically proficient at it at like a world-class level, you're going to listen to that person play the guitar and you're going to say, wow, that person is a really good guitar player. You're going to watch them play, you're going to listen to them play, and it's going to be amazing the way that they are able to technically play the guitar. But then let's say somebody gets pretty good at all the technical aspects of playing guitar, but they see the guitar as a way to express their feelings and emotions and things they can't quite put into words. And they focus their guitar learning and practice on how can they make the guitar an expression of their soul. And when you listen to someone like that, you might, in retrospect, say, oh, that person was a really good guitar player. But your first reaction to that is you're going to say, holy cow, that was amazing. That moved me, that connected with me. And I can't even explain it, but there's something great about about that playing, about that music. And it's a completely different level of connection, and it doesn't come through technical proficiency. Somebody can become technically proficient and technically proficient and technically proficient, but still there's going to be something extra in the way that, let's say a Jimi Hendrix or pick your own amazing guitar player here. There's going to be something extra about what those people bring to the guitar. Prince, Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. There's a number of great guitarists through time that have been technically good or even great at the guitar, but then there's something else. Something where when you're listening, it's far beyond the technique. And the same thing happens in any endeavor that's a mix of art and science, including marketing and copywriting. If you want to truly connect with your audience, if you really want to resonate with them in a way that makes them want to respond, not just kind of waiting for when you put the offer out there, that's something else. That's not just learning another marketing technique, another copywriting technique, another whatever. That's understanding human nature, understanding how we interact, understanding what moves us more on a deeper subconscious and emotional level, as opposed to here's how you logically structure a promotion. And don't get me wrong, I teach how to logically structure a promotion because if you fail at that, also your art can't come through. If you fail at the science part of marketing, your art can't come through. But given two marketers, one who has studied enough marketing to get up to speed and really understand the fundamentals, the strategies and tactics, and another one who has done that and then really gone deep on human psychology and how their market thinks and how their market feels. It is going to be that second one that wins every single time. And so I would encourage you, and this comes out of my own, I don't always know what to say in Breakthrough Marketing Secrets in these daily essays that I do. I don't always have a great topic, I feel like, at the beginning. And sometimes that means I'll just do something really simple. And sometimes that means I'll write about something that has nothing to do with marketing. But when I've been thinking about that, I've been thinking about how I need to free myself in those moments to really say, okay, if I want to make you a great marketer, if I want to help you become a great marketer, I can't just do that by saying, here's how to write a guarantee, or here's how to structure a funnel, or here's how you should do ascending offers inside of your product line, or whatever. Those things are important, and I can talk about those things from time to time. But I also need to connect with you on this deeper level and say, listen, you need to understand that often your prospects are feeling deep shame and deep these dark negative emotions, and they have this kind of shadow aspect to themselves that is causing them to feel incomplete. And if you're able to connect with them and honor that and acknowledge it and accept it and give them a path forward from that, then you're going to be someone who's able to make that artistic connection, for lack of a better word, with your markets. And that has nothing to do with like how you write a headline or which headline formula you use or whatever. And so again, I would just encourage you, stop studying marketing. Don't stop studying marketing, but don't make it your sole pursuit if you're trying to become a good marketer. Don't make all of your marketing about the technical aspect of being a marketer, as much as those are important. Don't do just that. Do that and get deep into who people are, who prospects are, into how they think and how they feel and what moves them and what motivates them and what scares them, what frustrates them, what causes them to feel a sense of failure, and what they're dreaming of becoming and what they desire and what they see as their destiny in life. And if you connect with them on those levels, you're going to connect with them on in a much deeper way that is going to get response today and tomorrow and the day after. And I hope that you do that, because you can serve people better in that way, and you will be served better in terms of the results that you. So with that, again, I'm Roy Furr. This is your Video Friday issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. If you're not yet subscribed to Breakthrough Marketing Secrets and you like what you've heard, go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com and sign up there. You'll get my Monday through Thursday essay and these Video Friday issues. And I will see you again next Video Friday.